The future of anti-aging isn't likely to arrive in a single miracle pill or eternal youth serum, more like a sophisticated dance of nudges, tweaks, and tiny molecular whispers aimed at ancient switches buried deep in our cells. And among the oldest and most powerful of these switches are TOR and AMPK, two evolutionary veterans that have been regulating life and death decisions since we were still microscopic blobs floating in primordial soup. If aging is the gradual unraveling of cellular control, then TOR and AMPK are the knobs we may finally be learning how to turn with precision. So, what does the next chapter in longevity science look like? Expect a growing focus on manipulating these pathways across multiple fronts, nutritional, pharmaceutical, and even epigenetic, to buy time, extend vitality, and keep disease at bay without the sci-fi baggage of uploading our brains into the cloud. Let's speculate. First, nutrition is being re-engineered into a form of molecular messaging. It's no longer just about macros or calories, it's about how what you eat whispers to your genes. Future diets may move away from rigid fasting protocols or one-size-fits-all macros and instead become personalized TOR-AMPK balancers. We're talking precision fasting windows, smart meal timing, and nutrient combinations that activate AMPK just enough to spark cellular cleanup, autophagy, without compromising energy or muscle. Think low-leucine breakfasts to suppress TOR in the morning, followed by protein-rich dinners to restore growth signals overnight, customized not by Instagram trends, but by your metabolic fingerprint. On the supplement side, expect an explosion of nutraceutical mimetics, natural compounds that imitate fasting or exercise by activating AMPK or inhibiting TOR. Some are already known: berberine, resveratrol, EGSG, curcumin, and even caffeine. But what's coming next may be cleaner, smarter, and more bioavailable. Compounds like urolithin A from pomegranates and physidin from strawberries are already being studied for their effects on mitochondria and senescent cell clearance, both of which are TOR/AMPK-dependent processes. Future blends could be tailored to age, organ system, or lifestyle stress. Imagine a mitochondrial tonic for overworked office brains or a TOR-dampening snack bar for night owls and shift workers. Then there's pharmaceutical innovation, which is pushing even further into the cell's control panel. Metformin, long used to treat diabetes, is currently being tested in healthy older adults because of its ability to activate AMPK and mute aging-related diseases. Rapamycin, a TLR inhibitor originally developed as an immunosuppressant, has shown remarkable lifespan extension effects in animals. But side effects and long-term risks are real, so the next generation of anti-aging drugs will likely focus on dose cycling, tissue specificity, and smarter delivery systems. Picture time-released AMPK activators that turn on only during overnight fasting or engineered TOR inhibitors that target only senescent cells or inflamed tissue. Some compounds might be delivered via nanoparticles, others via mRNA-based platforms that instruct cells to briefly turn on or off specific pathways, like a temporary fasting simulation without skipping dinner. There's even talk of molecular metronomes, wearables that sync up drug release with your circadian biology for maximum effect and minimum disruption. And here's where it gets really sci-fi but not impossible: epigenetic reprogramming. Aging is now viewed by some as an epigenetic drift, cells losing their identity and control over gene expression. Future therapies may restore youthful patterns by tapping into these same nutrient-sensing pathways. YMPK, for example, regulates histone acetylation and DNA methylation indirectly through its effect on NAD and sirtuins, meaning that by controlling energy sensors, we may actually rewind parts of the epigenetic clock. Drugs, light therapy, or synthetic gene circuits could one day help turn back the aging dial, not by replacing parts, but by reminding the cell who it used to be. In that future, we won't just be eating for flavor or exercising for looks. We'll be living in a world where the TOR/AMPK axis becomes the central thermostat of longevity, adjusted daily by tiny, data-driven interventions. A molecule here, a protein tweak there, maybe even a smart glass of coffee that knows exactly when to activate your AMPK without keeping you up all night. And through it all, these ancient cellular switches, designed long before humans knew what a calorie was, may end up guiding us to our most futuristic selves. Not immortal, not frozen in time, but alive, adaptive, and energetically efficient for longer than nature ever planned.